In this video, I'm going to share a new indicator that produces super accurate breakout entries. This indicator is really becoming more and more popular day by day, and traders are using it for their benefit. We will also share an amazing strategy using these indicators. So without wasting any time, let's start from the beginning. So this is my Tradingview trading chart, and I'm going to be using a Bitcoin chart on a 15-minute time frame to explain this strategy. To add this indicator to your trading chart, first of all, we will open the Indicators tab from here. Here we will search Higher Time Frame, High and Low. After that, we will add this indicator created by Chart Prime. This is an indicator designed to enhance trading strategies by plotting significant price levels from higher time frames onto the current trading chart. Let's quickly go over the different components of this indicator. This red line at the top represents the highest level of a single price candle from the higher time frame that we will be using. By default, this indicator is on the daily time frame. So this is actually the high of the most recent daily price candle. This green line at the bottom shows the opposite. It's the lowest price the daily candle went to. If we have a close look, we can also see this dotted line at the center. This represents the average price, which is basically the midpoint of the daily price candle. Now, once this indicator plots the higher time frame high and low, the area in between is going to be filled with this gradient. This starts as green color and then changes color slowly to red. This box represents the high and low range of the higher time frame candle. So as soon as a candle breaks and closes above the upper level, it's going to get colored green to indicate that a breakout just happened. Conversely, if a candle breaks and closes under the lower level, that candle is going to be color red to indicate that a breakout below just happened. One more thing that you might have noticed are these labels. If it's a high breakout, there's going to be a label that says high break. And if it's a breakout under the low level, there's going to be a label that says low break, just like we can see here. If you are wondering which exchange I trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on, you can press the link below this video and take a look at Bybit. What else is left? Let's see. Yes, these red and green squares. These indicate support and resistance points. These points are going to be plotted whenever the current time frame's high or low interact with the higher time frame levels. I'm going to go over how we can use this indicator to trade. But before that, let's see how customizable this indicator. To open the settings of this indicator, we will click this icon here. And then on the Input tab, you can see that we have the extension to the right of high and low option. This extends the high and low lines more for better visualization. So a number like 30 is going to extend these lines only 30 price candles. Then we have the time frame that is going to allow us to select whatever higher time frame from which the indicator will plot the high and low levels. This is the time frame I was discussing earlier. By default, you can see that it's on the daily time frame. But since I'm going to be using this on the 15-minute time frame of Bitcoin, I think the 4-hour time frame is the better option. If you're using any time frame lower than 15 minutes, you have to do your own testing to figure out the specific options for that. If you want stronger but less frequent signals, then the higher the time frame, the better. We're only going to enable this option between these three. Now we move on to the style tape. This allows us to disable the various display styles of this indicator, things like the high, the low, the resistance signals, the support signals, the bar colors, etc. So this was an overview of the settings of this indicator. Now I think we have covered almost all necessary detail about this indicator. So let's talk about how we can use this indicator while trading. The first method is using it as a support and resistance indicator. Whenever there is a higher time frame key level indicated by a red level like this, you wait for the price to come all the way up and reject that level. Just like it did here in this example. As soon as this happens, you can open a sell trade, and you can open a buy position if the exact opposite happens. For example, if we see here to open a buy position, we want the price to come and bounce off the higher time frame low level, just like the price did here. As soon as this happens, you may look for signs of upward continuation, and you can open a buy position. When you take trades using this method, make sure to trade with the ongoing trend in the market and not go against it. Now let's add another indicator with this so that we can make a strategy that is safe and reliable to use. By the way, if you don't feel like analyzing prices yourself, you can join my free Telegram group. Here I share daily the buy and sell positions I open. The link is in the description below this video. To add another indicator to the chart, we will open the Indicators tab from here again and type Trend Strength. After that, select this one called Trend Strength Signals created by Algo Alpha. After this indicator is added to the chart, quickly open the settings of this indicator. First of all, in the Inputs tab, change the period option value to 34. After this, reduce the brightness of these up and down colors. I'm going to go with a normal green color and the normal red color. You can change this according to your preferences. This is a unique indicator that identifies trend in the market. As you can see, it has this gray trend cloud that is actually a gradient of colors. It shifts between darker shades of gray and lighter shades of gray. The lighter it is, the stronger the trend. A second way to know the strength of the trend is to look at this vertical bar on the far right. This is called the trend strength gauge. It has this tiny arrow and it changes color to green if it's a bullish trend. And if it's a bearish trend, it's going to be colored red. If the arrow is at the center of the bar, which means while this trend is so weak that we wouldn't want to be taking any positions in this area. Now let's go through an example to see how we can open buy trades using these two indicators. If you don't want to analyze prices yourself, you can join my Telegram group to get free buy and sell signals. The link is in the description below this video. So to open a buy trade, these are the conditions. So first, we want the price to be trading in a bullish trend. To confirm that, we just want to make sure that these price candles are trading above this trend cloud to indicate that the trend is bullish. Now the second condition is we want a higher time frame high level to be formed within this bullish trend. To confirm that, you're going to be looking for this red horizontal level to be plotted on your chart. And once we have this, the third condition is to wait for the price to break and close above this level. Just like it happened here. This upward breakout increased the probability of the price going up. Lastly, we need to ensure that during this breakout, the bullish trend was as strong as possible. We're going to be looking at this trend gauge. We need this arrow to be as high as possible. It shouldn't be in the middle, or it shouldn't be down here. It should be as high as possible. So if all these conditions are fulfilled, we can open a buy position. Regarding stop loss, you could put it at the center line, which is this white dotted horizontal line, or you could also put it right under the most recent swing low. It's totally up to you. You can target a risk to reward ratio 1.5. I hope you have understood the rules for entering a buy trade using this strategy. Now let's go through the rules for entering a sell trade using these two indicators. To take a sell position, we're going to do the opposite. So first, you want to confirm that the market is in a bearish trend by ensuring that the price candles are consistently trading under the gray trend clouds. For second confirmation, we need a higher time frame low level to be formed by this indicator. This is what I'm talking about. After we have this, the next condition is going to be to wait for the price candles or at least just one candle to break and close under this level. This breakout is going to increase the probability of the price going down. And lastly, we want to pay attention to this trend gauge. We need this arrow to be as high as possible. Again, if it's somewhere in the middle or down here, that would indicate that the trend is not strong enough. So as every condition is fulfilled, we can open a sell trade here. The stop loss is going to go right above the most recent swing high, and the take profit is going to be 1.5 times the risk. Keep in mind that this is just an example of a strategy to showcase how you can use the higher time frame high and low indicator to trade. It doesn't mean that it's going to win 100% of the time. The point of this video is to show that this indicator exists and that you can use it to your advantage. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I'll see you guys in the next videos.